Hey, you guys, we're gonna play the Stanley Parable. I've watched a bunch of people play this on their channels. It looks really interesting. Frustrated out. We're gonna trim this out of the video.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'm gonna skip this because I mean, intros are great and all, but it's just gonna be like, whoa, dude. I don't want to watch this stupid intro. Okay. Computers, phones. The movements are pretty awesome. I think my sensitivity is a little high, but that's not bad.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Not much going on
Stanley
here.
decided to go to the meeting room.
It's a
Perhaps
sad
he had
desk.
simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wonder what's up with all the numbers on everything. More numbers. Shut that off. Okay. Can't open any doors.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
And coffee cups everywhere. Interesting. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the
We'll
door
go
on
to
his
the
left.
left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
I want
answer
to go to
there.
the boss's office. All bosses are is douchebags.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
How
to
bright it
his
is outside.
boss's office.
Can't open another door. No people in sight. Can't go potty. Can't sit in chairs. Come on, man. Door shut behind you. This is insane.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an
This is a
indication of
gigantic
any
office.
human life.
If I had this
Shocked,
office,
unraveled,
I would, like,
Stanley wondered in disbelief
play
who orchestrated this.
racquetball or something
What
off the
dark
ceiling.
secret was being held from him?
Oh,
What
what's
he
that?
could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an
Oh, look at
extra
that. They even give you the
secret PIN
code.
number.
2845.
2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Ooh, that
Stanley
was a
happened to
tough combo,
input the
huh?
correct code
give it to
by
you.
sheer luck.
Okay,
Amazing.
and this
He
strange
stepped
room
into the
opens.
newly opened passageway.
See the drywall and insulation. Dark as heck over there. Let's go down. Very Half-Life-y. I haven't really did any research on this game. It's probably a modified Half-Life 2 engine. Or what is that? Source engine? That's what they call it.
Descending deeper into the
Okay,
building,
we're going
Stanley
deeper into
realized
the
he
pit
felt a
here.
bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his
Jeez.
chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
I always question the
when
nature
for
of my job.
years it had never occurred
Every day
to
of my
him?
life.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Another dark room. Crappy lighting.
Stanley
guess-
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, and I see this creepy escape thing over there that I don't think I'm gonna mess with right this second. Okay. This is like the X-Men when they go out to that room with the big thing inside of it and the bald guy.
The lights rose on
Tries
an
to do some
enormous room
psychological
packed
crap.
with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
This is like a
Stanley
holodeck.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Strength. I thought it was strength. More strange desks with no people. Big button.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true
Oh, look,
nature
sounds is
revealed.
fired.
Each bore the number
So these
of
are
an
all people.
employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. That was very dramatic. Now the big button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Why is it a
Had
guy with
Stanley
an
really
arrow?
been under someone's control all this time?
Oh.
Was this the only reason
the
he was
elevator.
happy with his boring job? That his
Let me in, let
emotions
me
had been
in, let me in.
manipulated to accept
Let me
it
in, let me
blindly?
in. Okay, that's a bright light.
No, he refused to believe it. He
Going
couldn't accept it. His
Going
own
up.
life in someone
Going
else's
up.
control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it
No.
even possible? Had he
It was.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Duh, he's got an office job.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Buttons
Happy
everywhere.
or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
The big button
Stanley
doesn't do
decided
anything.
that this machinery would never again
Stupid
exert
buttons.
its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Well, it looks like this room is kind of useless, so I'll go over here. Did I push that one yet? That's all it does. Ah. Well, since I'm a bot, I don't really want to be mind controlled.
And when at last he found the
So-
source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty,
The
his
red pill
obligation,
or the blue
to put an
pill?
end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I don't want to be like Neo, but I think I'm shutting this retarded place down. And now everything's pitch black. Cue the
Blackness
climactic
and a
music.
rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Maybe?
Yes.
Yes.
He had won.
Ooh.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
it?
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still
Okay,
lay
go forward
unsolved.
or backward?
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the
How do I
machine's
get
grasp?
here?
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
Come on.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not
Let's
been
see the
to
bottom of the
understand,
stairs here.
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Hey, you only get told
Whatever life he
10 hours
lives,
a day.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Office people
It was
don't even know what
perhaps
it's like to be
the only
outside.
thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
There's no open door. It's just kind of like outside.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
No. That's it? That's stupid. What the heck? Oh, now it's loading. What, all the way back to the beginning? Are you freaking serious? Where's this stupid intro? Okay, well, I guess
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
I already went
he
left,
entered
so I'm
the
gonna go
door on his
right.
left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep, let's
Perhaps
go.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Sure,
it.
let's get some snacks.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth
This
admiring.
is a sad
It had
room.
really
And
been
why is
worth
it,
the
like,
detour after all,
a little
just
step
to spend
down
a few
here?
moments here in this immaculate,
Couple
beautifully
chairs and a
constructed
soda
room.
machine for $1.25.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, let's do that and see what happens. What happens if I go over there?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Heck no. Screw that. Let's go downstairs and see what's going on here. Loading screen again.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
No way.
He
Who wants
wanted to
do
wander
that?
about and get even further off track. So now in order
The
to get
rabbit
back, he needed to
hole
go
is deeper.
From here it's oh no, it's to the right. My mistake.
Well, that's the only way we could go. So,
No, not
oh,
the
you
right.
want to play games?
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly. Oh dear.
Come
hold for a
on,
minute,
dude.
please. Now let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay. Yes.
On with
I've
it.
got it
On
now.
with it.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
It better be. Nothing to see, folks. Just a car, a truck with its lights right in your face.
No.
Back to
This
here,
isn't
huh?
right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I was already here
Okay. We just
when
have
I
to get back
died
to,
or passed
Who
on.
am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, you guys. I can see this game is going to be totally messing with me. So you guys stay tuned for the next part.